Dr. Megan Mustaine, and I have the privilege of serving as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. It is my honor to preside over today's ceremony. Please stand if you are able to receive the invocation delivered by the Reverend Alex Serna-Wallander, and remain standing for the national anthem sung by Ms. Guerra.
Friends, it is a gift to be together. It is a gift to be in this place, and it is a gift to mark this moment, this next milestone on your journey. And we know that we cannot take these gifts for granted. And so it is in that posture of gratitude, I would invite you to please join me in a spirit of prayer. God of wisdom and hope, we give you thanks. We give you thanks for this moment and this day, for these graduates and their families, and for the generations who have led them here. We give thanks for friends, mentors, and teachers who have guided them along the way. We know that this journey has not been easy, and we hold in the quiet of our heart the moments of unexpected grace and the paths that they have walked. Be with these graduates now, for this is no ordinary time. Guide them in this season of change, of reimagining and renewal. Bless this threshold moment, this moment between. Help them to hold true to what they have learned, who they have become, and how they have grown. And mark this moment with wonder and joy as we continue on as one enduring Trinity family. All of this we pray and hope. May it be so. May it be so. Amen.
Please be seated. Welcome, distinguished guests, friends, and family. On behalf of the trustees of Trinity University, our faculty, staff, and alumni, and on behalf of the class of 2023, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this Spring 2023 commencement ceremony. It is so incredibly wonderful to once again gather together for our spring commencement ceremonies. This is a special day to celebrate your extraordinary academic achievements with friends and loved ones. Our Trinity Tigers, and we all know this, are incredibly special. You have grit and resilience, determination and dreams, and today it is our honor to celebrate you. This is your day, graduates. Enjoy every moment of it. We are all, everyone in this room, enormously proud of you. Now, if you will, please join me in greeting Dr. Vanessa Beasley, Trinity University's 20th president.
Good afternoon, everyone, and again, welcome to this very special commencement exercise. Today, we award diplomas to our master's degree candidates as they arrive at a very important milestone in their journeys. Now, we know that these graduates did not make this journey alone, and so before we go further to honor their accomplishments, let's take a moment together to honor those who have served as mentors, supporters, and role models for these students. Will the faculty and staff in attendance please stand so that we may salute you and recognize you for your work. Will our representatives of the Board of Trustees please stand so that we may salute you and recognize you for your responsibility. And will all Trinity alumni please stand and be recognized for your impact and your legacy. Thank you. Our master's degree candidates know probably better than most that family, friends, and in some cases scholarship donors are the reason they're here today. These people provided encouragement, support, and sacrifice that made this day possible. So I'd like to ask the degree candidates to join me in rising and giving a round of applause to all the people in the room and outside of the room who made today possible. Will you join so we can salute them with our applause? Thank you. You may be seated. And now for some words spoken directly to our master's degree candidates. We know that today marks years of dedication, years of the culmination of ideas that probably started even before you came back for this master's degree. And that means that today, and probably also tonight, is a time to celebrate. It's your day to turn your attention and your imagination to the wonderful possibilities ahead in your future. And it's also a day that I hope brings all of our students opportunities to reflect and to express gratitude for what they have learned from each other and our faculty at this beloved university. For our master's students, most of you are poised to begin or resume a career in a field that may be significantly different from what you thought when you began your master's program here at Trinity. I would now like to address you separately by discipline and in no particular order. In all of your future workplaces, challenges await, and yet your Trinity education has prepared you well to meet them, to find new solutions, and to help others innovate as well. Your Trinity education, in other words, has given you both intelligence and courage. First, for those attaining their Master's of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education in School Leadership, or Master of Arts in School Psychology. We know that your classrooms, campuses, and all of our students are considerably changed from what they were just a few short years ago. The lasting effects of the pandemic have created disparities in both learning and socialization among our students. And the scourge of school violence is present in the minds of teachers, students, administrators, and parents. Likewise, the impact of rapidly evolving technology like artificial intelligence will continually change the way we all learn how to learn. And yet, and I will testify this from my own personal experience, the path you have chosen to teach and lead in education is immensely rewarding. You understand that teaching is not merely a profession. It is a calling, a vocation that holds the power to shape minds, change lives, and inspire creativity beyond what we can imagine today. You have joined the ranks of individuals who possess the extraordinary ability to unlock the potential within each and every one of our students, to ignite a flame of curiosity and passion, and to, in fact, to create the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you for making this choice. Likewise, for those of you who have earned a Master's of Accounting, The financial world has also been changed through global supply chain issues, inflation and rising interest rates, labor disparities, and an uncertain stock market. And these challenges, too, will require you to be more adaptive than ever before. And yet, let us remember that your value as accountants extends far beyond your skill with numbers. It also lies in your ability to communicate effectively, to translate financial information that may be complex to many into meaningful insights that will empower your clients and their organizations to make informed, compassionate, wise decisions. Yours is an obligation not only to integrity and efficiency, but also to clarity, also to understanding. Thank you. And to our Masters of Healthcare Administration, you too are prepared well to face challenges you already know. You will also grapple with post-pandemic realities, including staffing shortages, questions about accessibility, a rapidly evolving payer-provider landscape, and data privacy issues, just to name a few. Don't forget all these feel-good parts of this speech when you look back on it later. But also for you, these challenges contain great opportunities for you to make a difference. Remember, as I know you do, that at the heart of your profession are the patients whose lives you have the privilege to impact. There are people in the numbers you read, people whose lives and livelihoods depend on your decision-making. And each number on a balance sheet, each budget decision, each strategic plan has the potential to change lives and improve health. Thank you. Whatever your chosen field, master's students, it is true that our chaotic world needs you as a Trinity graduate, possibly more than ever. It needs people like you who know that life is both an art and a science. It needs people committed to learning, to lifelong learning, to learning how to approach other people with deep curiosity and radical empathy, rather than the easy path of quick judgment or facile stereotypes. It needs leaders with your skills, your talents, your commitments, and yes, your courage. So just as you accepted the unprecedented challenges that have come all of our way over the last few years, I'm going to urge you to face the challenge of your new profession with equal parts courage and grace. I want you to revel in the joy we feel for you today in this community, on this campus, and with the gratitude that we all have for what you have brought to us, what you have brought to the Trinity community, through what you have done, through how you have learned, and through all the talents and gifts you've already given to us. I do want you to savor this moment, and I also want you to know, with deep clarity and conviction, that you will leave our campus with confidence that you can do hard things, because you have done them before. We believe in you. Your Trinity family knows that you are the leaders of tomorrow, and we also know that you will flourish in ways none of us can imagine right now. Congratulations.
Please welcome Trinity University Alumni Board Vice Chair Paul Hensley.
Good afternoon. Congratulations again to our 2023 graduates. You became a part of the Trinity family from the first moment you set foot on our campus, and you developed special bonds with your fellow students, with faculty, staff, coaches, and others who supported you through thick and thin. But what you may not be aware of is how your alumni family was helping you also. Trinity alumni have helped provide a good experience for you by volunteering their time and their financial gifts. Every year, the Trinity family gives millions of dollars, mostly through thousands of small gifts to help pay for scholarships, new technology and facilities, and overall education. Trinity alumni also volunteer thousands of hours each year, many of them serving as mentors to our students or providing internships in the companies that they work in. And they demonstrate to others why Trinity is so incredible. They elevate the value of your degree by distinguishing themselves in the workplace and the communities that they live in. Trinity is fast becoming one of the premier liberal arts universities in the nation, thanks in part to our alumni. Today, you too have become an alum, a Tiger for life. Today, you are a part of the Alumni Association of Trinity. You may be moving a number of times over the next few years. We hope you will keep us updated so we can continue to serve you through networking opportunities, through alumni events in the areas where you live, reunions, and a wide range of other ways to stay engaged with your alma mater. There are several marks of a great university, but one of the very most important ones is that alumni stay connected to the university in which they gained their education. We are proud of you, and we hope you are proud to be a part of our family. We look forward to hearing from you, sharing your successes, and seeing you at alumni gatherings. On behalf of the alumni community, congratulations to the class of 2023.
It is now my great privilege to welcome to the podium Trinity University Board Chair Melody Meyer.
Congratulations, master's graduates and families. Today is one of the most important moments in your life. Take the time to grasp this importance and be intentional about your future. 44 years ago, I sat in your seat with my family proudly cheering me on as I received my undergraduate degree. Not only have you passed that big milestone, you've taken your education to the next level to enhance your specialty in your master's degree. I may not have gotten the fun shout out that some of you might have today, but it was a big milestone for my family, and I was the second of 3 Trinity graduates, and they had no idea of what I would accomplish from that moment forward, nor did I. At that moment, I would have never dreamed to have the privilege to serve on the Trinity Board of Trustees, much less the honor to chair this board over the past 3 years, and with fellow trustees, have the incredible privilege to confer your degrees today. So what have you learned, and what will you do with your very special Trinity education? You already know how you plan to put your education to work. You have deeply enhanced your degree across healthcare administration, education, accounting, and many other areas. And because you're an extraordinary Trinity student, you will excel in many interdisciplinary endeavors. But what I don't want to talk to you about what you learned in class. I want to talk about what you may not realize these unique years at Trinity have equipped you for, and how you might ensure this life lesson creates tremendous value going forward. I'm talking about resilience. I'm so impressed with the thought process you must have had as you started this degree several years ago. For most of you, you made this decision in the midst of a global COVID crisis, some arriving straight from your undergraduate degree, and some after starting to work, starting your careers, and even your families. You knew what to expect: remote learning, changes in research plans, being isolated, and then making the wonderful transition back to campus. You already knew how to learn, but you had to learn differently over these past years. I started my role as chair in May of 2020, so I have been with you every step of the way. But what you did learn, whether you know it or not, was resilience and adaptability to change. And it may be one of the greatest tools in your life lessons toolbox, your first leadership power strength. It's the foundation of my strongest leadership attribute that I always call creating advantage from change. On my graduation day, I had no idea what it was I learned at Trinity that would make me who I am today. I had no basis to compare the value of my education to my peers at other universities. I fortunately had a job in 1979, starting the week after graduation in the energy industry as a facilities engineer working to design and construct offshore platforms and pipelines to be installed in West Africa. I'd never been on an airplane. I had never traveled outside the U.S. I'd never been in a communist country in a camp guarded by Cuban guards carrying automatic weapons, and I was a young woman in a male-dominated industry heading alone on a business trip to Angola at age 23. I soon began to realize that resilience and adaptability combined with creatively solving tough problems with strong leadership skills, were the most valuable tools that Trinity gave me. And I've worked on these skills my entire life. So let me share a few personal examples if I can. One of my first engineering projects was to design and construct a major offshore pipeline in Angola. After many hours of calculating the diameter of the pipeline, I went to my boss and asked him to check it because it was the foundation of the project. Bewilderedly, he flipped through my extensive calculations. He pulled a Texas A&M handbook off the shelf, looked at a table, and said, "Yes, the size is correct. But how did you do this?" That lesson was lost on me at the moment. Trinity had taught me critical thinking, how to evaluate and derive the equation, calculate and check it. And all I thought of was, why didn't Trinity teach me to look it up in a handbook? Later in my career, as Vice President of the Gulf of Mexico offshore, I led the company through Katrina and Rita hurricanes. It was devastating to our employees' lives and our operations. Before the storms, we were not a high-performing business, but after the hurricane devastation, we consciously made a choice to rebuild, not to restore the old performance, but to create advantage from change and emerge much stronger. And we did, emerging with top awards in the industry, strong performance in the company, and more resilient to future storms. So as you graduate today, you will have opportunities to solve some of the most challenging and unique problems that the world has not yet experienced. You will have successes and setbacks. You will make mistakes and you'll experience crisis in your life. The biggest question is, how resilient will you be? I have a lot of rich experience leading in crisis, and I learned that crisis often comes in 2s and 3s. So I always ask myself and my organization in crisis, what's the worst thing that could happen to us now? And we would begin to make plans for what else could happen. Here's an example that some of you may have experienced in the middle of having COVID. If you were around campus, who would have expected the extreme winter storm to have disrupted your life in a second event? So let me offer a few ideas on how to put your resilience into action. When change happens, you can simply react or you can proact. Several ways you can proact. Be innovative to implement new solutions that position you, your company, or your team to emerge stronger. And be prepared through curiosity and learning of new ideas and tools that can be used during change. Trinity has given you the skills to be lifelong learners, which you will need to be in this rapidly changing world. The future's complex problems will be solved by leaders that are called T thinkers. These are people who are deep in their technical expertise, healthcare administration, accounting, the arts education, but broad in their ability to integrate relationships, partnerships, economics, and technology innovation. I'm a strong believer that the advanced liberal arts degree that you have from Trinity provides the foundation for this type of leader. Trinity is exemplary in its interdisciplinary studies, and many of you have already taken this opportunity to develop this skill. Now is the time to hone this skill into your second leadership power strength. And on a personal note, how you respond to a challenge or change is always your choice, and it should be intentional. I chose never to be a victim. As one of the only women in the room throughout my entire career, I chose not to react to bias, but to work harder and smarter and prove the value that I could bring to my company or my team. I encourage you to have the right mix of confidence and humility, pick your battles wisely, and learn from others. It was always an imperative for me to work with people across the globe who had shared values like mine. However, I always sought opportunities to work with people who had different views and ideas, who challenged the status quo and thought differently as I did. In this world of quick, ill-informed opinions, I encourage you to listen to others with different views and share your opinions and differences respectfully. Trinity has worked hard over your years to welcome, respect, and not cancel the sharing of diverse ideas. In addition to resilience and adaptability to change, a third leadership power strength you can intentionally create is to become a thought leader, which means you've respectfully listened and shared views, and in so doing, genuinely earned followership from those that you've influenced. So outside of the Trinity classroom, you have experienced critical learnings that can become your greatest strengths, your leadership power strengths, strengths of resilience, creating advantage from change, your T thinking, interdisciplinary problem-solving skills, and your confidence, humility, and respect for diverse views and opinions that can make you an extraordinary thought leader. Think every day about how to use these and intentionally putting these into action. I have no idea what you will accomplish from this moment forward, but I can't wait to see. Congratulations.
All right, magic word time. Ready? Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Accounting please rise and remain standing? In addition to the candidates standing, there are candidates for the master's degree in absentia whose names appear in the program. President Beasley, on behalf of the faculty of Trinity University, I recommend these candidates for the master's degree.
Thank you. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and in accordance with the provisions of the Charter of Trinity University, I hereby confer upon those of you who have met the graduation requirements for this master's degree or degrees for which you have been recommended, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the degree recipients please be seated? Dr. Coltharp, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs, will present the master's candidates for academic degrees.
The recipients of the master's degree will now come forward to be hooded and to be greeted by President Beasley, Provost Mustaine, and Ms. Meyer, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Master of Arts in School Psychology, Joy Daisy Cancino. Gina Leanne Filoteo. Jessica Patricia Hernandez. Yongig Jang. Disaida Delilah Mejia. Naomi Marie Norwood. Shauna Nicole Andreas. Anne-Marie Ellen Pickering. Marielle Reboyar. Monica Rios. Master of Arts in Teaching, Corbin Grant Amos. Andrea Yesenia Barrientos. Grace Madeline Culp. Kit Ashlyn Davis. Halissa Marcel Garza. Sofia Montserrat Gonzalez Gonzalez. Stephanie Catherine Guidel. Meyer Blaine Maddox. Katrina Marie Munoz. Julia Grace Palmer. Olivia Roxanne Wareham. Anya Michelle Wimberly. Emily Grace Wong. Master of Science in Accounting, Sigurdur Andri Atlason. William Downing Beecham. Skylar Price Bohall. Fraser James Burns. Sarah Kim Buss. John Lawrence DeWitt. Drake August Eggers. Ray Suzuki Esaka. Sten Reiter Evans. Alexander Michael Feeney. Carson William Gerhardy. Elizabeth Ayers Good. Tanner Joseph Haney. Kaylin Shalin Herabai. Jack Henry James. Simbri Lynn Kappmeyer. Zachary James Klotz. Kalena Waiming Kovar. Morgan Marie Reyna. Lindsay Claire Schmidt. Rebecca Marie Schwab. Evan Charles Sonka. Nathan Kumar Sood. Hannah Elise Spencer. George Cochran Wiggum. Mia Sarai Wright. This concludes the presentation of degrees. Congratulations to you all.
Congratulations indeed. For my closing words, I'd like to continue a tradition by reading an excerpt from President James Lurie's address to students more than 50 years ago, as he told those graduates then, "Of itself, your degree is no certain mark that you are an educated person. That will be revealed by what you do with what you are, with what you have, and with what you know. True education translates knowledge into character and action." I look forward to seeing evidence of your true education, your Trinity education, and how that gets translated into character and action that our world needs. I also look forward to seeing what that looks like for you. And more importantly, I very much look forward to seeing you again as a Trinity alumni, making us all so proud. Congratulations. To conclude these commencement exercises, please stand and join Ms. Rayrung in the singing of the Trinity Alma Mater, the words to which are printed in your program. The benediction will follow, and then the recessional, and then all are invited to gather for a final time with faculty and friends.
We sing to thee, our Trinity, the school we hold so dear. We raise in song our voices strong,
friends, as you go forth, may you hold dear your journey here, knowing that you join Trinitonians of every generation in shaping the future that will be. So may you be blessed. May you be blessed in all that you do. May you be blessed in all that you are. And may you be blessed with lives rich in meaning and full of purpose. Let us go in peace to love and serve the world. Amen.